Hi, I'm Randy Altman with Post Perspective. We're here at NAB Day 2 with Avid's David Colantuoni. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. Said my name right?
You know what? I've been practicing.
How long have we known each other? And then
because it's always like first name. You don't
okay.
usually like yell out last name. But I got it right.
You did. Perfect.
Okay, well, so here we are. We're going to talk about what's new. You guys had a lot of news this week. Starting with, I believe, free Media Composer for students.
Yes.
Like college, secondary students?
Yep. Colleges and universities around the world. Yep. It's really exciting. We've been working on this for a long time, and there's a reason for that. We really have heard from our customers that we need help. We need to have the next generation of creatives. We need them trained on Avid products and Media Composer, because when they walk in for a job, we have to get them working right away. We need them to know what they need to do. So we really spent a lot of time making sure that we have a nice program for students and for colleges and universities. So it's not just giving out a copy of the software, which it's the same version that you edit Hollywood movies
full
with.
Version.
But it's really more about making sure the student understands and has training resources. They can get support if they need to. They can interact with their colleges and universities for curriculums, and we have a whole campaign nurture campaign that we put into place, so students, we regularly interact with them so that they know that there's training resources that's new if something new in the software comes out. So it's really a comprehensive program that takes a student for 6 years. Like if they start when they're a freshman in a college, they have access to 4 years of a free version of Media Composer, and when they graduate, we actually give them a reduced price on Media Composer Ultimate, so they can continue to use it until they get a job. So we're really happy about it.
So, I mean, you guys have always worked with students, but this is a big step.
It's a huge step. It's, one thing we've been doing a lot of customer meetings with our Avid Community Association, and we have the one thing that we've heard is we do not have enough people to do all the work, and we need to have more of the next generation having access to software so that they can learn it and they can get trained and walk right on into the workforce and immediately start working. It has been the number one concern. We hear it from editors. Editors are like, our assistants are overwhelmed. We need to have more people that can help them so they can help us, and
come in running, not have to be trained.
Running, yeah. Right. And so it's really exciting, and I don't know. We've lived in it for a year and a half, 2 years now, trying to make sure that we have the perfect program. We felt really comfortable with it, so now we're like, excited about it, and it's been very positive, very positive.
You guys are also here at NAB with new technology. So there is a new version of Pro Tools, and there's additional interoperability with Media Composer, correct?
Yes, absolutely. So in December, we actually released the first version of what we're calling picture and sound workflow enhancements. So it's Pro Tools Media Composer interoperability. Now, as you know, and many editors know, both on the sound and video side, this has been a long-standing request, multiple decades, and it's been a problem that we haven't been able to solve. And Jeff Rosica took us in a room and he said, do we have to solve this problem? Please, we need to do something for our customers. So we started a project, and we now in December released the first version of being able to essentially send a session file from Media Composer over to Pro Tools so that the sound editor can seamlessly interop between the products. And then this show, we're actually showing Pro Tools going back into Media Composer, so we're getting that collaboration story really played out. So, big request. Imagine being a product manager, and for 25 years, someone's asking for this. And
is that how long ago Avid bought Pro Tools?
It was longer than that, I think. Yeah. It's interesting, but yeah. And we're going to continue to make it better. We're going to continue to improve it, because what we hear is obviously collaboration is so important. important. Workflow efficiency is so important. Getting content done faster and at higher quality. And there's just absolutely no way we can live in the world we were before without making collaborative products more efficient. So it's also a really big request from customers. So it's the beginning. We're excited.
Well, talking about collaboration and work, do you have something with Microsoft Teams that helps review and approvals go a little bit more
Yeah,
smoothly?
sure. So we've been collaborating with Microsoft and working on an implementation so that an editor can actually begin a review session with Microsoft Teams. So once they finish a cut, there's a direct stream SRT directly out of Media Composer. They can instantiate a meeting with a number of reviewers who can watch the content right directly from the editor's timeline and interact with the editor. So they can play it, people can comment on it, there's a text and a chat messaging just like you see in Microsoft Teams. And those texts can be saved out as markers and then brought back into Media Composer. So it is a review and approval session for editors. So it's sort of the modern way of just sending a cutout, the old burn a copy of it, and it gets reviewed, but in real time. So it's pretty exciting. And that's also being shown here at the show, so you can see a demo of that.
Sure, and I know you have a tech demo, and you've got stuff going on with Nexus as well. Where can people find more information about the updates?
Avid.com, and you can also look at any type of any search on the internet, and you'll find anything new at NAB for Avid. But Avid.com has all of the information too.
Fantastic, David. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.